Hello guys! So as you know, being part of China Mum, I get monthly topics to choose from and talk about. And one of the ones this month is all about being a stay-at-home mum or a working mum and just kind of what my mum status is. So my one's a little bit difficult because I would class myself as a stay-at-home working mum or work from home mum, working stay-at-home mum. I don't know, I don't really know if there's a word for it. Basically, I work from home. So being a blogger and a vlogger, you may or may not know, is my full-time job. Well, it's my main source of income. So it's really, really tricky. Putting aside the fact that I'm a mum, being a blogger or a vlogger, it's one of those things that you can't really switch off from, whether you're a beauty blogger, food blogger, parenting blogger, whatever kind you are, there's always something you can be doing. It's not like you can just do your 9 to 5 and that's it. But I find for me, you can't do enough social media promotion, you can't do enough pitching to brands, and it's all of these little extra things that you're doing apart from writing a blog post and taking pictures and filming a video and editing it, interacting with brands and other bloggers and vloggers, and it's sharing your content and uploading pictures to Instagram and all stuff like that. It's got to be constant, because the minute you start to slow down, people aren't interested anymore. It's one of those things that, I get into bed at night and I'm like, I'm so tired. I just quickly comment on a few pictures or respond to a few of my comments or reply to those emails to give myself a head start for tomorrow. And then it all just starts again, and it's all consuming. But I would say that I definitely do full-time hours as a blogger and a vlogger, if not more than full-time. And I know that any other blogger and vlogger will completely agree with that. So in terms of my mum status, I am technically a stay-at-home mum. I don't go out to an office and work. I am at home all of the time. So Jasper, he's in nursery 2 mornings a week. He goes on a Wednesday and a Friday from 7:30 till 1. Those are my proper working hours. So if I'm gonna film, for example, now it's Friday afternoon, Jasper's at nursery, it's 11:30. So this is my 4th video today, and I've done a blog post, and I've done the bulk of my emails. And it's when I do the kind of work that I can't do when he's at home, sitting down and trying to film when he's in the room. 1, it's not fair on him. 2, I end up getting snappy with him because I want him to be quiet, but then why should he be? It's the living room, and why is mummy trying to work when he's here? Yeah, it just doesn't work. But those are my dedicated hours. But then Jasper naps for 2 hours a day. Sometimes it's more. I am guilty sometimes if I'm in the middle of a blog post and I'm like, oh, he's been sleeping for 2.5 hours. I'm like, oh, just let him do another 30 minutes. Yeah, I'll work then as well. So that's another 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 hours. And then when Jasper goes to bed at night as well, quite often people go to get a takeaway, or he'll go to the pub, or if he's working late or something like that, then I'll sit. Or if he's just watching a program that I don't really want to watch, then I'll sit and work as well. So most evenings are spent working. So that's when I'll do my main bulk of work. But then of course you can't wait and only post a picture, only reply to an email or reply to a comment or something at those certain times, because things are instant and opportunities go. And if a brand emails you in the morning and or say on a Monday, and I think, oh well, I'll reply on Wednesday when I'm in the office, that opportunity could have gone. So things like that you kind of do have to fit in more often. So if Jasper is, I don't know, watching TV or playing with a toy, I will quickly sit on social media or do some quick emails. But I try and prioritize as much as I can. And obviously I don't just sit on my phone all of the time, and I'm really, really conscious of it now, especially because he started to say, Mummy, get off your phone, which just, mum guilt just skyrockets when he does that. That just makes me feel horrendous. So yeah, I do think I've got quite a good balance. It's difficult, it's really difficult, just like being a full-time working mum, being a stay-at-home mum. And then in my situation, it's difficult because it's really hard to find that balance. People will say, oh, do you want to meet up tomorrow? And I'm like, I can't, I have to work. And they're like, oh, but you don't work. And I'm like, I do work. It's just sometimes I do it in my pajamas in bed on my laptop. And it just happens to be talking about what Jasper ate that day. So yeah, it's a really hard balance, and it's knowing when to stop and when's too much and when it's affecting my family. And yeah, it's tricky because sometimes I do feel like, yeah, I could do an hour's blog post and earn a couple of £100 and it's worth it. And I think, oh, I did that in my PJs. I did that while I was watching TV. It's brilliant. But then I think all of the other hours that I put into it, it kind of, not neutralizes, but from when I look into the amount of social media I do, the emails, all of the blog posts that I just do for myself, my hourly rate probably goes right down to pennies because I'm putting so much into it. So it's tricky in that sense, but then I love doing it anyway. It's a hobby and it's something that I didn't start to make money. I didn't really know you could make money from it. Yeah, it's just something that I love doing. I'll always document, you know, even when the money stops, I will document Jasper and Reese and this baby. So yeah, that's my situation. I get to take Jasper to baby groups. I get to take him swimming. I get to have play dates. I get to be there for his breakfast, lunch and dinner every day, apart from when he's at nursery. I get to be here to accept packages when they come through the door and to do the dry cleaning and the chores in the house and go to the bank and the food shopping, and I'm very lucky that I get to have that flexibility and do everything. I get to earn money, you know, sometimes my child's sleeping in the room next door and I'm earning money blogging and vlogging, and it's doing something that I love. So it's a really good situation, and I know I'm really lucky. There are major downsides, like I said, not knowing when to switch off and not being able to give Jasper all of my attention, but then I would much rather every so often Jasper has to occupy himself. You know, as long as he's getting something out of his day, it's not like I put him in front of the TV all day while I do work, because I do think that would be selfish of me. That would be purely because I want him here, you know, whereas he could be at nursery, he could be learning and interacting and around other people. Yeah, so it's having that balance of making sure that he's still getting as much out of his days as possible when he's with me at home, and I'm still having that flexibility of being able to work. That was really rambly. I don't know if it made sense. I hope it did, but that is my situation. I'd love to hear from you. Do you work from home? Are you a full-time working mum? Are you a stay-at-home mum? Are you thinking of making a transition? I have done some blog posts on it. I'll link those below. And don't forget to check out Channel Mum, all their other videos as well, because lots of mummies are talking about their situations as stay-at-home mums, working mums, work from home mums. I'm so confused as to what I actually am. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Bye!